Hello YouTube, this is Tony FL and welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you to all you guys who've been following me, subscribing, and showing me some love and support. And today I have the honors of demonstrating and doing a review on a Discoveryopt scope. And this scope is a LHD-NV4, which is night vision, 4x16 x44 SFIR. Okay, and what are the features we got looking forward on this thing? Okay, we got it's shockproof, waterproof, ultra slim tunnel vision, big eye box, nitrogen purged, multi-coated lenses, which is extremely important. You want to be able to get that glare out. Shockproof is a great feature, but for those of you who are going to be using this on air guns, it's not much of an issue because we don't have that much recoil on our air guns, and most of all, it's warranty. Warranty is extremely important. Okay, so let's open this box up and let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so we got a cloth, a cleaning cloth for your lenses, which is a plus. A little extra added features. And this is extremely important right here, this little document. This is a, what they call this? A QC, Assembly Procedure Quality Control Checklist. And that's a must, that's a plus. I appreciate that they take the initiative step to verify that the product is in great working condition and up to par and specs for us shooters. So that's a seller to me right there. And moving forward, we got the again another second quality control checklist and inspection. So this went to 2 inspections. That is amazing. Now, if I was to see this in a box, I guarantee that I would purchase this because it has not gone through 1, but through 2 quality control inspections. And that tells a lot. It says a lot about the manufacturer, about their process in verifying that their products are within specs and ready to be sent out to the customer. I love that. And here we have a spec card. Okay, my vision's a little fuzzy here, so let me try to read this here. Okay, the model number, which I stated earlier, is a LHD-NV4 by 16 by 44 SFIR. Oh, and I didn't mention, it is a first focal plane. Now this tells you all your specs, your lenses, and all the other features. So let me read here. It's a Magnification 4x16, first focal plane, field of view, and that says, I can barely see it. It looks like I'm gonna have to redo my glasses, huh? I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we have 30.0 feet by 7.3 feet. That's the field of view. Exit pupil is 11.1-2.7 millimeter. Eye relief would be 3.5 inches to 3, yeah, it says it again, 3.5 inches. Okay, now this rifle scope in particular is a MOA, quarter-inch MOA click. And total adjustments in elevation is 90 MOA. Total adjustments in windage is 90 MOA. The objective lens is a 44 millimeter, and tube diameter is a 30 millimeter. And we're looking at length as a 13.9 inches in length from end to end. Illumination, illuminator, yes. Shockproof, yes. Shockproof, yes. It says it twice. Oh, waterproof, yes. Fogproof, yes. Nitrogen filled, yes. So that's not bad. So let's see what else we got in this box. Okay, we got a clear box, no writings on it. And let's crack this thing open here for a second. Okay, so what we got here are the scope mounts. And let's pull these out of the bag. They look very well made, extremely well made. Comes with an Allen key. I put my Allen set there. I didn't know it was going to come with one. That's a plus. That is a great, thing to supply you with the necessary tool. And these here are your scope mounts, and they are extremely well made. They seem to look like the medium height. You see here. Yeah, I would say that's an additional 20 MOA on top of the scope, or 10 MOA. I can't really tell. I'm not sure if these are the high or the mediums, but they're not the low ones. Okay, so, but yeah, I think these are the medium. Okay, and without further ado, let's see what else we got in here. Without further ado, we're gonna pull our trophy out, and let's put this off to the side. Okay, a little screw for the mounts. Okay, this is interesting. We have an additional sunshade that comes with it, which is a plus for those of you who are day shooters. And it's an amazing accessory, because I mean, we all know what this does. It reduces light going into your lenses so that you cannot get that blur or that foggy look when you're shooting in a bright day. This also helps when you're shooting, and I've ran into this, when you're shooting towards the sun, as the sun is coming up and you're shooting in the direction of the sunrise, you're going to get that glare, that bright glare that's going to distort or block your view. So a sunshade will assist you in reducing that light to get a clear view of your objective target. I love this. I mean, I would use this all day long. Okay, let's see here. Now, here we have our scope, and like it said on the card, this is a 13.9 inch in length from end to end. We have a 30 millimeter tube, a 44 millimeter objective lens. It comes with lens caps to protect the lens from any debris or scratches, which is a plus. It's a flip up lens cap, and a rear cap as well. That's interesting. It's got a shine in there. Wow, that's nice. It's got a protective cover there for your lens. Oh, sorry. So these are our covers. And as we can see, we have our eye adjuster. And she's very well made, extremely well made. I mean, I love how smooth it comes out. There's no looseness, no wiggleness. It's easy to turn, but at the same time it's firm, so which means that it's not going to move out of position when you're actually firing. Okay, which that's a good thing. And then now we have our magnification adjuster here. And like I said earlier, this is a 4x16. Yep. So 4x16. I didn't write that earlier before. And let's see how this works. And of course, sure enough, you have a smooth, flowing, at the same time it's snug, not too tight, not too loose, it's just right. The feel of the magnification adjuster is perfectly easy to turn, as well as being able to maintain its position when firing. You see the turrets here. Okay, so now here we have the battery cap for your illuminator. So you just gotta briefly hold the outer knob and you can turn this cover off and place your battery there. Yes, and the battery's already installed, which is a good thing. So we know we got some power. And just make sure the cap has an O-ring on it to keep it sealed so that no moisture or water can seep in there. For sometimes we're out in the field and we could get caught in the rain or a light drizzle or whatever it is. That cap there has an O-ring that's going to keep the moisture from going into the electronical part of the scope and protecting it from damage, which is a beautiful option there. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 illuminating positions. Every time you turn this knob to a number, it'll light up at a specific rate of brightness, and as you go up or down, it diminishes or increases the brightness of the illuminating reticle inside. So that's a great thing to have. And let's see what we got here. So we got a red, and it's in 1. Oh, this is 6. Okay, now we turn one more up and it turns it off. We turn one more up and it's a 5. Now it's a little lighter in pitch as far as the brightness. It's lit up in red. Let's see if we have any other color. Okay, all the way down to 1. And that is it. Every number from 1 to 6, as you go raising the number, it gets brighter. So keep in mind the number 1 is the lowest illumination in your center cross reticle. When you reach to 6, we all know, you shooters, I mean, it'll be a lot brighter. For those of you who are new to the scoping and using scopes, this tutorial is basically more for you. Give you a little guidance and show you what's out there in the market. Discovery Optics is a great product. I will use these all day long, and their clarity in their lenses is amazing. And I tell you, I'm satisfied with Discovery. I've looked at this before and I was impressed. Now, as far as your turrets, you have the elevating turret, and let's see how that goes. Okay. Oh, I gotta pull it up. It's a locking turret. I'm trying to turn it. You're not gonna turn it unless you pull it out. You have to pull it upward, okay? And then you can turn it. That is great to have. That is great to have. Why I say it's good to have? Because if you're out in the field and you bump your scope and it doesn't lock, you just lost your adjustment. So by locking it down, which is pushing it in, and you can see, I'm going to hold this up here. You push it, pull it out, and you push it in. That's your locking, your elevation locking mechanism, and that's going to secure your elevation adjustment. Now, as far as that goes, let's see how, oh, okay. And the clicks are very pronounced. You can feel every click, and it's snug, it's not going anywhere. I don't know if you guys can hear it. But yep. And it's very tight, very firm, it's well made, sturdy. And this also has a zeroing, let me see this there. I gotta pull this cover off. Zero stop. Give me a second here. Okay. We're just gonna break this top silver cap off. Okay. We're gonna screw this off. Okay. That's the top turret holder, and we can just pull this up and the cover comes off, and then you can just, first you need to sight the elevation in, whether it's 25 yards, 50 yards, 100 yards, 75 yards, whatever it is. You sight it in, then you're going to unscrew this little cap off, pull this off, and then you're going to find your zero and you're just going to place it there. Okay, I will be zeroing this in, so I'm not worried in what position I have it in right now, because it will be zeroed anyway. Okay, so let's put that in, and we're going to screw this thing back on. This will be getting zeroed in first at 25 yards, and then I'll take it up to 50 yards. And we're going to leave it locked in at 50. I always sight in the scopes at 25. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be adjusting this. And moving forward, we also have a zero stop on your windage, which is an extremely amazing thing. I like it. I really like it, because not all scopes have a windage stop. They just have, and not most have, not most scopes have a zero stop on your windage, just on top. And some don't even have either on top or on the side. So this alone right here, excuse me, to me is a win-win situation. For those of you who are target shooters and small game hunters, this is a great scope to have if you're not shooting past 100 yards and you want extreme clarity and I am personally a first focal plane shooter. That's how I got used to being able to shoot my best. And that is, to me, my personal choice is first focal plane. Other shooters love the second focal plane. I'm not too fond of it. But this would be my number one choice. To have a zero stop on your windage and a zero stop on your elevation knobs is a plus. I would buy this all day long. Now, what we're going to do, let's take a look at the objective lens. Yes, and it's an amazing lens. I mean, you can see, wow, it's got some nice clarity in it. Look at that. I wish you could see what I'm saying, but I mean, the clarity on this is amazing. Amazing. You can adjust your parallax. It's got a parallax adjuster, okay? So you have a better clear image based on your distance on your target and your eyepiece. You can actually adjust that, and what that does is zooms in your first focal plane reticle, and you can see better to be able to sight in and adjust your elevation and your windage. We all know that we all have different eyesight, especially me. I'm left-handed, and my weakest eye is my left eye. And my right eye is 100 times better than this guy here. But unfortunately, I'm left-handed, so I still go to the left to look through my scope. So the advantage of having a scope with parallax is it helps you adjust the clarity of your objective lens to your personal eyesight. And that is a win for me. So, without further ado, I will be mounting this scope onto the FX Maverick, and this is a 25 caliber. And we were going to take this out to a 25-yard range, and we're going to sight her in. We're going to take a couple of shots so you can see how this is doing, and we'll take it to the next level after that. What I do want to do before I even sight this in is I'm going to mount this on here, and I'm going to point this out into the tree line and give you a view of the lens so that you can see for yourself the clarity that this has to offer. And I personally will highly recommend this. I mean, you have other optics out there that are within this same budget range that is not going to give you the performance that this one can. I guarantee this 100%. So, without further ado, guys, please hang in there. Let me mount this thing onto this bad boy behind me, and we're going to show you what this thing is capable of doing. Be right back. Okay, we're back, and here is the scope, the Discoveryopt. It's mounted on the FX Maverick. And let's do a quick little zoom in here so you can get a better look at what we look out here. there she is. She looks so beautiful. Okay, so let me take this back out and we will be doing a little clarity test. I will show you how the lenses look as if you were looking through them, so you can see the clarity of these lenses. Hang in there and don't go nowhere. See? Let me see, I'm adjusting the parallax. It should look good there. I got a clear view. You see, now it's slightly distorted. But here we are. Okay. And just to give you an idea what it's looking like, and I hope you guys are satisfied with this image. You will be getting a quality scope, and the clarity is amazing. The clarity is amazing. That way, those trees are about 70 yards away. Yep, those trees are 70 yards away. Okay, guys. Moving forward, let's go to the range. Okay, guys, we're back, and let's do a little quick sighting in. I got that target down at 25 yards. Let me zoom in here, and we're going to sight in the Discovery Optics, the LHD NV4 by 16 by 44 SFIR, first focal plane, and we're using the FX Maverick. All right, guys, so we got the Discovery Optics on this FX Maverick, and we just sighted it in at 25 yards. And as you can see, I'm tethered in because I'm a little low on air pressure, so I'm just gonna shoot a couple of rounds at the target down 25 yards, just to give you an idea the accuracy of the gun with the combination of the scope. And let's go and show you what it can do. Okay, YouTubers, there it is. A little off to the side here and there, but that's just me and my breathing, leaning too much on the buttstock, my heart rate going at it, you know. But just to let you know how the scope is lining up, it's doing an immaculate job, as you can see. So just stay tuned, follow me, and you will see the website for Discovery Optics down below.